This is it. This is the end game. We're going into the main former.
Dex!
Let's destroy. Mate, Dex is dead. There's no point in shouting for him. He's a goner.
Dex, I promise your death won't be for nothing.
The old shuttle computer.
Shit.
I bet you do what is that, lads. I've just got a really suspicious feeling that this main former is just going to be the same as the other ones. It's not going to have anything special about it. Like, I'm happy to be proved wrong, but I've just got a really bad feeling about this.
Great Skyan plan. I'm beginning to understand.
The Changeling's plan. Yeah, there's absolutely no point in fighting these creatures. I think I want to go this way. Hopefully there's a good weapon here. Cronies wait.
They're afraid of total destruction by the singularity. That's what drives them.
Why is Crony waiting?
This must be the Skyon's most sacred place. If there really is a plan to stop the singularity, I'll find somebody here who knows about it.
Oh look, there's something up ahead.
Just people. People who tried to play God. To make them
What the fuck is this?
Do you even comprehend what you have done, human?
Human? You're just an old scientist who decided to play God.
Is that what you think? That this is a game? You are mistaken. The change that is coming is deadly serious.
Deadly serious.
You're talking about that thing up there. It's your fault it's about to destroy us. You and your crazy friends. You're the ones who tapped into it.
You know nothing, human. You have no conception of what is about to happen. The singularity is not like the comet. It is not a simple object that will crash into the planet and destroy it. It will absorb this world, altering the laws of matter, time, and space completely.
You're talking to me as if I give a fuck?
You're destroying the world.
Not destroying, changing.
As far as the people who live here are concerned, it's the same thing.
Humanity must be sacrificed. That cannot be avoided. We have to be as prepared as possible for the arrival of the singularity. The consequences of deviating from our plan would be fatal.
This is about you surviving. That's what all this is really about.
There is more than my survival at stake. The beast within us has grown beyond our control. Any deviation from our ideals will represent a step down on the evolutionary ladder.
Is that what this is about? You're regressing. You've climbed such heights of evolution. You're scared all you can do now is fall. Probably why you're turning into some kind of reptile.
That is speculation, and of no relevance.
So there's a chance humanity could survive.
The singularity is brimming with fertile energy, but its capacity for destruction is vast. There is no telling what it will do if there is no one to control it when we're joined. Should any being like you survive, it will be a life without rules, an existence you cannot even conceive of.
And you're the peak of human evolution? You don't have the slightest clue what's gonna happen when that thing hits us.
We are many, and we were created for a single purpose. The Changeling that stands before you is an elemental, forged with a new Elex. Only the best of us can control the singularity before it collides with us. That is what I am, and that is what will be.
I'm just gonna kill you, mate. I don't care what you say.
So what's the plan? They shoot you up there and you, what? You deflect that thing?
Oh, an elemental does not deflect. It controls. I am a changeling now. I can adapt to every environment. I will control the singularity and absorb its power. And with it, remake this planet and remake those who are worthy of living in it.
That doesn't sound too clever.
Elemental? I've heard that before, but I can't say I know what it means.
Kaya, isn't it?
You are the second anomaly. If anyone should know, it is you. Your prototype and its offshoots share the privilege of being elementals of the first Elex derivative. If your skills have not yet developed as they should have, then it is the prototype that has made it so.
What are you saying? That Dawkins built some sort of safety switch? A control into me?
Almost certainly, there are those who cannot bear to share power. It could be done with a special DNA key. One that ensures your powers as a first Elex elemental remain limited.
He limited my abilities so I wouldn't be able to defeat him. That would mean he has at least one of those powers. I wonder why he never used any of them. Besides his immortality, of course.
So, you know what abilities Dawkins possesses?
I never asked him. I know that willpower is one of my powers. But Dawkins...
We will soon tear this secret from your body in our research cells.
Well, that went from 0 to 100 real
Enough of
quick.
this. I have duties to fulfill, and you are in my way. You have accomplished much, and created no end of problems for us. But it ends now.
Well, then, bitch.
I'm not scared of you.
You will be once you witness my powers. You pathetic human.
Come on, then, baby. Oh, I don't even get to fight him. Oh, I'm gonna go all elemental on, I bet.
They're just people. People who tried to play God. To make themselves immortal.
Got big health though. Fucking crit this guy like. Boom, big damage. Boom, big damage. This guy is pretty pathetic, to be honest. Shit. Oh! I fucking managed to land in here. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, like. Trying to get the backstab, but it's not working. That's it, he's dead. Get wrecked! You were supposed to stop a singularity, you couldn't even stop a guy with a sword. Pathetic creature.
I've done it. And I'm afraid he won't be the last.
Jetpack
The
Master.
Skyans didn't just breed this species because of the singularity. The Changelings are their new weapon to take us all down.
Cassandra. Right, we've got to make our way to there, do we? Oh my god! What's going on here?
People have short memories. How long will it take before nobody remembers any of this at all? The war, the invasion, the fight against change and annihilation. The battles for basic resources and territorial disputes will change, and something new will take their place. An era of confusion, change, and superhumans. Changelings. The quest for the next evolutionary stage in resilience will consume us all. The battle for the privilege of becoming an Elex elemental has been unleashed. A race against time. Whoever loses will fall by the wayside and be lost in the tides of change. The Skyans and Elex were only precursors to the threats to Magalan in years to come. An almighty power that stretches its jaws around the world. Something nobody here will be able to ignore. Something new has begun. An age of change. The power, the singularity.
That's it. Are you fucking kidding me? Lads, what?
But humanity's time is running out. As far as I know, I'm the person with the greatest willpower in Magalan. I will be the one to decide Magalan's destiny. I need to get out of here and deal with the consequences of my actions. I need to talk to the people and make sure they'll do the right thing when the singularity arrives.
Is that it? So you're... Yeah, as I was saying, look, the jetpack doesn't use any fuel. What a fucking banger. Jetpack master. I am actually Rocket Man now. Yeah, by the way,
Think about it.
what type of enemy was that? So this whole game was for nothing. Nothing. We achieved nothing. We haven't even killed the Skynids. I feel I know they want to drag it out to make an Elex 3. I think they should have just made this game an awesome game with an awesome ending and just made a new series. Elex 3 is going to be the same as this. I actually haven't got any hope for it. Fighting more aliens, fighting the Singularity, who cares?
It's been so many years. Now just a heap of old metal and circuitry. Are you still in there?
The final deadline. I must talk to the people and make sure they'll do the right thing when Singularity arrives. Also, the game's not over. What? Crony. Oh my god, cronies fucking in here. I love this infinite jetpack, by the way. It's a shame we couldn't have gotten this earlier. Maybe you could have.
Additional location detected. Maracor.
Good job. Now I want to find out how powerful Skyan AI really is. Do Skyans leave their strategic decisions to intelligent automation? Or are they smart enough to keep dealing with important matters themselves?
Ready. Awaiting command. Main mission complete, Commander.
Sounds good. But it's just a dummy. We both know that.
The Singularity?
Yeah, we don't know what it is, and we don't know when it's gonna reach Magalan. In fact, we know absolutely nothing about it. How can we stop that monster from completely destroying Magalan?
Analysis initiated.
Yeah, do that. Let's collect what's left here and see where it takes us.
Yes, Commander. Probability of human survival.
What? More control node chips? Is the is the game over or is it not over? I'm so fucking confused right now. Right, tell you what, let's go and speak to other people. We have to go and speak to Aircom. See what he's doing. Or are we going to see the Singularity land now? I hope it lands now and just gets it over and done with, because I don't think you can stretch a whole game out just waiting for a fucking Singularity to come. Oh, I forgot we've got infinite jetpack! Oh my god, this is awesome.
Put the gun down.
What?
Let's see if come to... I am impressed, Jax. Word reached me that you achieved something truly incredible.
Wow. Is that a compliment from a supporter of the evolutionary revolution? The Skyans have been defeated, and we've lost out on enormous opportunities to learn from them in the process.
Your efforts are certainly worthy of recognition, although I cannot say I agree with all of your decisions.
Just because I didn't want to be an alb anymore?
I find myself dismayed by your affinity for mankind and nature. And yet, you are closer to the next step of evolution than any other person, than any other alb.
Huh. Is that jealousy talking?
A bold assumption, Commander. I will ponder this.
5,000 experience every time you talk to someone. Okay. Yeah, we'll go and see Hagen and Reinhold. Oh shit! Why are the forlorn here? I don't understand. What's going on here? What's going on here? What the What the fuck is going on here? Accidentally hit a cleric. What? What the fuck's going on? They're fighting a traveling merchant. Lads, this game, what's going on? I don't know what it is. Let's just stay out of it. Stay out of it. I don't give a fuck. I actually don't give a fuck. Fucking crack on, lads.
I heard you went to Maracor, to the Skyend's main former.
What if I did?
Just give me a full report. I'm your superior officer. You shouldn't need asking.
Who the fuck's this guy? I think he is now.
Not gonna help.
Look, just tell me what you saw. Are we finally free of the Skyends?
When they arrived, they started a lot of trouble. It'll take a while to put a stop to it, but it'll be done. We should switch our focus to more important matters.
That's good news, though it troubles me. What if the Skyends regroup and become even stronger?
They're here for good now. So, like everyone else, they'll have to work towards the preservation of our world.
Wise words. You have a charitable soul. But there's something we can't ignore. The Berserker's weird mana hooch. Look around. Those freaks are everywhere. Multiplying because of that substance. They're coming right up to the castle gates. I've been in this place too long. I can't see things clearly anymore. What's for certain is that we're still alive. And as long as that's the case, I have my duty to fulfill.
I haven't got a clue what's going on.
A dark chapter of mankind's history has ended, and a new one begins.
It has come sooner than some would like.
We clerics are needed more than ever now. We must steel ourselves for what's to come. Salvation comes only through determination.
Saving humanity is not enough. We must preserve our settlements too.
Yes, that's true. We need to change our attitudes. While one evil has been vanquished, another stands right before our gates. The monsters and lost souls of this world have begun to populate Magalan. May the Creator protect us.
Who the fuck's Asgard? Oh, Asgard's the... Oh. If I have to go and speak to Asgard, he's stood next to my child god and my child, isn't he? I've got to go through a format to speak to him. Jesus. Right, we'll go and see Baxter. Rocket Man! This is so cool though.
Let's get down to business. What the fuck's really going on in Maracor? Did those space freaks really turn tail just because a few dumb fucks made a big stink?
Tough talk from a guy who lives in a hole in the ground and has other people doing his dirty work.
Instead of giving me shit, how about you tell me what really happened in the main former? Those freak show motherfuckers gonna get off our planet or what?
No, they're dug in. They're staying to wait for the singularity.
What?
Yeah, I didn't think you'd get it. Just know that a few things are gonna have to change. And soon.
Of course things have to fucking change. And that's my line.
We've got to work on keeping humanity and all of nature safe.
Whatever. You know I don't give a shit about that. Unless it's to take a steaming shit on all of it. At any rate, no more Mr. Nice Guy. I'm gonna tell you what needs to change around here, and fast. Right now, every fucking asshole thinks he can go in and out of my crater whenever he wants. We got no place for asshole outsiders like you. Not anymore. I'm locking this place down to anyone who's not an outlaw. So I'd think twice about showing your ugly face back here if I were you.
Whatever you say, Baxter. Anyway, you got the info you wanted. Now I got other shit to do.
Yeah, that's right. Get the fuck out.
I don't even understand why we even let the outlaws, like, stay alive. I would just kill them all. Execution style. Go and see Victor. See you at the party, Victor! Oh, Jetpack Master.
Do you feel pride burning in your heart?
No, I feel it on my balls.
Practically single-handedly defeated the Skyhand army.
It served a higher purpose.
Indeed. I hear there's an increased presence of those things that generate mana. Perhaps those will be the things that deliver us from this pit of heresy and corruption.
Who can say?
As for you, you're still trying to save this worthless planet, aren't you? The height of blasphemy. Or you're nothing more than a pathetic, misguided heathen. One that must be scoured off the face of this planet. And so it shall be.
What the? What the? Fucking cocksucker! He's actually gonna succeed.
Let's go.
Get wrecked.
Attack!
Fucking dickhead. He's stunned. I can't kill him. Fuck's the point? So... Eh? I can't kill him even though he attacked us. What is going on with this game? Nothing makes sense. So we can't go and see Rat, apparently. Look, Rat's not a person we need to speak to. Right, we're going back to the Bastion. What the hell? Listen, did any of the conversation make sense? I was like, oh yeah, I killed the Skynet. He was like, well done. Do you want a blowjob? I love you. And then in the next sentence he was like, you're a heathen cocksucker, die. What the fuck? Where'd that shit come from? Akaya. Hey, baby.
You did it! We can cross the main former off the list.
How could you ever doubt me?
I have to admit, I didn't think you'd actually manage to escape this time.
This was just the start. We still have a whole planet to save.
I'm glad we're on the same page.
Did I mention that my
Just
son's
look at all
dead?
the terrible creatures Mana has created. They grow in numbers by the day. That might be the norm. At least, until we can restore the balance. Keep it up. We haven't finished yet.
Did I mention that I sacrificed our son to open a door to kill a guy that made absolutely no difference to anything, whether we left him alive or not? We made no difference. This whole game was for nothing. So we opened the door to kill this elemental who wants to stop the singularity. Also, all four... Sorry, that doesn't even make sense. We've killed an elemental who wants to stop a singularity, right? And then after we've done that, we've just left the Skynids where they are so we can wait for the singularity to come so the elemental can stop the singularity. What? So if we had have just started this game, sat on our arses and done nothing, the outcome would have been the exact same. The exact same. So what the fuck was the point?
Shit! How do you always get away with it? Anyone else would have their guts spread across half of Magalan by now, but you?
Lucky, I guess.
So, what now? Hunt down what's left of the Skyans?
Or we could do something a little more productive.
You mean rebuild all this shit? No way. You can do that on your own. A big mutant fight would really hit the spot right now. Let's go.
The last battle in this war is over. Congratulations.
You should be congratulating yourself. In spite of everything, you survived. If you died, Magalan would have lost a great defender.
Thank you. I return the compliment. But let's keep going. We have much to do. I will resume my duty in the Bastion. I will lead the Sixth Power into the future. Whatever that may be. The whole of Magalan, all of our lives. I made a promise.
Where's Dawkins as well? Lads, where's Dawkins? He's not here, is he? No Dawkins. But he's going to be a big part of the third game, isn't he? Which is just stupid.
Now that the main threat is contained, shouldn't we be dismantling the Skyan's technology?
Knock yourself out.
Okay, that was a little too fast for me. What's the catch? Our people could make good use of this upgrade of the Skyan's transformers.
Rebuilding the planet should be everyone's responsibility, not just the Albs.
Huh. No one knows how to put things in order and back on track better than the Albs. I'll get to work as soon as this stuff is done.
That was incredible, Jax. You are so resolute. You will meet and defeat this challenge. I know it.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
Ha! You're right. It must be strange to hear, coming from me. But the truth is, I really do feel, well, proud.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
No, really. Back then, at the Ice Palace,
Training you to be a commander, I misjudged you completely. You are not just strong of will, effective. You are not just merciless when it comes to your enemies and a great friend to your allies. You are special, a hero, a singularity.
Oh, here we
A
go.
unique phenomenon. This planet will not see the likes of you again. It seems it is your fate to help this world develop and bring out humanity's potential. Nobody else could have done this.
Okay, I get it.
Do you? I don't know why you're this way, or where it will lead us. But I know you are following your own path, and that every single one of us will have a part to play. Yes, I am sure of it. And I want to be there when the things that you have set in motion come to pass.
You will be.
Good, then there's not much more to say, just well done, Jax.
Yeah, so is this guy foreshadowing what's going to happen? Jax, you are a singularity. So what's going to happen in the next game is I somehow go Super Saiyan, become a singularity, then two singularities collide, and then we save the world. I hope not. That'll be dog shit. Falk, my brother.
Observing your heroic deeds was extremely interesting.
Did it give you a hard on?
You really think I'm some kind of hero?
To many clerics, you are a hero. They are proud to have you as one of their own. You acted for the greater good. Hero is an appropriate term for a person who does this.
I achieved very little. Our world is about to fail. We're going to need real heroes in the coming years.
I would gladly be of assistance. I look forward to facing our future challenges, whatever they may be.
Let the great danger of the new year.
Falk knows. He was like, you've achieved little. Oh no, sorry, he didn't. I said that, didn't I? I've achieved little. Tell us about it. Right, two more guys to speak to. Oh no. Bully, where the fuck's Bully going? Asgard. Right, we'll see Bully, then we'll go and see Asgard in the thing. Because we can just... Rocket Man! Oh, this is great. I wonder how high we can go. Brother, where you headed? Where you headed? Bully? Oh my god, what's he doing? What you doing? What is this prick doing? Oh, he's fighting that flying thing, do you think? I can't even lock onto it, for fuck's sake, what is going on? Jesus Christ, this game is the worst. That's what you get.
You really went for it. Respect.
You mean the main former? Well, I've seen worse places.
You got strong nerves. What's next?
We've got a lot to do to rebuild Magalan.
What, now? I thought we were gonna pack this in and get the fuck out of here. Knock yourself out. Can't wait to see what's next.
Oh, that's it. Civilized technology advanced and home to millions, Magalan was a planet with a promising future. Then came the comet. Adam. He turned out to be Dr. Adam Charles Dawkins, aka the Hybrid, the central figure in the war between the Albs and the Free People. This half-human was pulled out of the hybrid machine and brought back to life. Many wondered about the real intention behind his apparent newfound concern for humanity. The old man had extraordinary knowledge of the Skyans and seemed to almost admire their ambitions despite forming and supporting the Sixth Power. The father of the Cassandra mission only really intended to use her to prolong his own life, placing his pursuit of immortality above the welfare of all mankind. Jax firmly believed that he would see this traitor to humanity again, and he resolved to be fully ready for that occasion. Strongest berserker mage and mother of Jax's son, a fearsome commander who led her troops on a crusade against her enemies, that's Kaya. Standing with Jax, her great love, she drew upon the formidable magic powers to help him achieve his goals. Well, this is just telling us what we've already done, man. What were they doing now? Oh, Naira, highly talented alb engineer. Whenever she stopped using Elex and gave her emotions free rein, she became extremely volatile and unpredictable. She was a very valuable partner, well trained and adept at waging war on her people's enemies, in particular the Free People. During her enforced leave, she had lots of time to think about herself and her people. She began to doubt the motives of some of the Albs. Those doubts were to have a lasting effect on her destiny. She had to be convinced that it was the right to fight against the Skyans alongside the other Free People and to stay with the rebels. She buried her love for Jax deep inside herself, hiding it as she'd been taught not to do by her own people. Naira was such a small part in the game, why did she get like a fucking novel of an end screen? Jax. Once again, he was caught in a whirlwind of events that would culminate in the crucial turning point for Magalan. It was with his support for the creative forces of Magalan that mana truly came into its own. The world was filled with an ever-increasing abundance of life. Unfortunately, that also meant the monsters created by mana, grotesque beings like the Forlorn and Trolls, multiplied, a heavy price to pay for Jax's creative powers and those of this Elex derivative. Jax, the singularity, the cause of all major events of recent years, could no longer be ignored. Soon it would be fundamentally change Magalan forever. The clock was ticking for Magalan, and soon the world would be out of time. Crony, the combat drone was loyal to his master, Jax, and had served him for many years, since the time as commander of the Albs. I don't think Piranha Bytes got the idea of a fucking ending screen for the choices you've made in the game. It's just telling us what we know. Its programming ensured that it was always analytical, a small but highly effective combat robot that would immediately kill anyone or became hostile towards its master, 100% loyal, the most faithful companion you could wish for. Bully, the Krook was raised among the outlaws and believed in their goals. As a captain, he answered to the Duke and protected the Crater. The Duke of Arteris finally decided to take Bully out. It was a decision that would shatter Bully's worldview and his loyalty to the Duke. Falk, he's not human, this is my brother, but a cyborg built in Ignodon by a mad scientist as a prototype to help the clerics in their fight against the Albs. His ambitions to become human has suffered many setbacks and taken him to some dark places, but ultimately he's a kind, polite soul simply trying to understand human behaviour. Cyborg learned over 100 ways of killing a human, but remained curious and friendly in his demeanour, an unpredictable combination. His inability to develop emotions made him incredibly dangerous, and his destructive side was revealed little by little. Wardek. The traitor Wardek, Jax's father, disappeared without a trace after the war against the Albs. Some claimed he was dead, while others swore they'd seen him. It turned out that he was indeed still alive. Many believed that he would play an important role in the war against the Skyans. Mate, I've just played the fucking game, I know this! His actions, including the war against the Albs, were driven by the Elex addiction. He could not face going cold turkey. I don't know about going cold turkey, but the guy was a turkey. Ultimately, the stubborn old man defied expectations and played a vital role in the war against the Skyans. Logan. After the former Duke, well, he's dead, was dethroned, he fled embittered to the ruins on the southern coast of Caracas. His reunion with his twin sister Nasty was less heartwarming than might have been expected. And now he's dead. Logan had nothing more than a weary smile to offer humanity as its war against the Skyans. He saved his real efforts for his own affairs. In the end, Logan was nothing more than food for the rats. He was a rogue nobody really missed. That's pretty much everything summed up about the Outlaws or anybody that's ever been associated with them. Nasty, the twin sister of Logan, the former Duke of Tavar, and owner of excellent buttocks, an extremely violent and brutal woman, prone to legendary violence. In the end, even Jax found himself on this dangerous woman's blacklist. Did I? Oh yeah, I was the second biggest dickhead apparently. Nasty ultimately accepted that Jax didn't want to be with her. She had a long list of crazy plans that she knew she could handle just as well alone. Rat, a devious outlaw. I wish we could have killed him. Schemed and manipulated his way up to the rank of captain and later became governor of the Berserkers' fort. Rat's relationship with Jax was often strained, but to Rat, Jax was a convenient tool for tackling the city's problems. Rat almost felt grateful towards Jax for the fact that his fort was still standing after the war against the Skyans. The castle. Hagen, governor of the clerics' castle, had his hands full keeping the clerics going after they were driven out of the Hort. Hagen stood between two strongly opposed factions within the castle, but always wanted the followers of faith and science to reconcile their differences. Jax, known to many as the Beast of Zakor or the Outsider, would ultimately go down in history as the cleric who ended the war against the Skyans. Hagen heaped praise on Jax for his achievements in Maracor and for saving humanity, as fragile as it still was. Well, that's not what he said when I spoke to him. He was pretty much indifferent. Tialg, a berserker warlord, an extraordinary leader, and highly talented in the art of war. But we never really saw that. He stood about with his finger on his arse for about, well, all of the game. Jax couldn't have found anyone better to lead the bastion of the Sixth Power. He worked tirelessly to overcome the obstacles facing the Sixth Power and really met with defeat. He led the forces of the Bastion and their allies to Maracor to battle the Skyans in their own land, an act of true heroism. At the end of the war, he was proud to be able to say that he and Jax had achieved something truly great together. Have we though? What have we achieved? Nothing. Like I've said before, if we sat and done nothing, the outcome would have been the same. Reinhold, a cleric judicator who lived for his work, his watchful eye constantly guarded the welfare of mankind and the survival of the species. For him, the final great battle against the Skyans ended a particularly dark chapter in human history. Once again, he found he dared to look to the future with confidence. Victor, this particularly brutal Morcon commander, possessed incredible strength, gained through a youth spent in the catacombs of Thomastown with his brother Oleg. He left a trail of death, ruin and scorched earth on his destructive campaigns across the land. And he's a massive cocksucker. To him, it was as if Jax had taken down the Skyand army single-handedly, a capacity for destruction the Patriarch could only admire. So why did he attack us after that? He must have known he would have been defeated. That Jax had saved humanity was something Victor couldn't condone, however, and it caused the two to fight. Oh, there, okay, so they wrote about it. Baxter, the Duke of Artois, has spent his life hounded and attacked over the years. He became paranoid and retreated to the shadows. The bandit chief installed a stooges governor in the upper district and then lived incognito in a hut in the lower district. He wasn't as overjoyed as most at the end of the war against the Skyans, preoccupied as he was with making profit. The Crater, Hector, former leader of the Thieves Guild and Outlaws base at the Crater on behalf of the Dukes of Artois. Yeah, we never really had much interaction with this guy. Hector didn't engage in unnecessary violence, he was only used force when the safety of his people in the Crater was threatened. Hector's greatest worry at the end of the war was that he would never be able to leave his throne again. Urkrom. The first elected of the Albs in Ignadon, he roamed the lands of Magalan as a scout, exploring and gathering strategic intelligence on his enemies' movements to stay one step ahead of them. The true extent of his power remained a secret. No one dared get close enough to find out. Although he never fully supported Jax's decisions in the war against the Skyans, he felt that he had to acknowledge Jax's performance at Maracor. The Grotto. I feel like these are out of order. The tunnels out of order. The tunnels of the abandoned city of Tomlinson Town serve as the Morkon's headquarters, a temple of pain built by these religious fanatics. Whatever that says, because I can't see because his writing's on a white background. Keeper of balance, ruled the Grotto through torture and intimidation. He was happiest when he could pass the judgment and wash the suffering of others. Even after the war, Bahadur believed that the remaining Morkon forces would someday prevail over all the other people and instill fear in them. He had scant praise for Jax's achievements even after the Battle of Maracor. On the contrary, the result displeased this nihilistic leader. Azok was the governor of the Albs' headquarters, conscientious and very meticulous. There was little he could not achieve. Azok was a proponent of the new directive and ordered his agents to fully enforce the modified Alb law. He welcomed the end of the war as it allowed him to concentrate fully on the new directive, a mission that occupied all of his efforts. And that's it. Well, that was a riveting.
What's that thing doing here?
See you later, bully. I hope you can take care of those guys yourself. So that means I can't go and see this guy anymore. Look, so why there was a guy in there? Log. Right, there we go, lads. The game 100% complete. I just want to see how high we can go. Well, wait, I'll tell you what. Stop these things attacking us. There we go. Make a hard save here.
There is a lot to learn here.
Boom, right. So let's just have a quick fly about. How high can we really go? I want to go over there. Oh shit. High as fuck, son. I feel like Iron Man. Okay, so we can't really go anywhere. Now, out of curiosity, right? Where is the old lands? This way. I want to see. Do you know what I want to see? I want to see how much of the old lands are like here. Let's see how far we can get inside. Not very. What the fuck?
It would have been much less dangerous to have lived here in the old world.
I want to see if we can see the old Berserker base. Oh, that's as high as we can go. Nah. We are denied. That's a shame. There's no sound for falling, like wind noise. Okay then lads, I think we'll call it an end of the game there. There's nothing else for us to do, nobody else for us to see. Yeah. This? Have we... Oh, hold on. Can we go down there? We actually never went here, did we? Old converter. I wonder if there's anything at the top of this. And there's a dam. We can get access to the dam. Nothing here, is there? Isn't that strange? This thing here with nothing there to do. I want to go down there, look. I want to see if we can get to the dam. I don't see why we couldn't. It's south. Oh, bullshit. Falk's alright. I thought he's a robot, doesn't he? Yeah, that. Look at that massive part of the map that you can't even get to. Right, lads. Okay then, I hope you enjoyed the game. You know my thoughts on the game. I thought the game was excellent. Up until the end game. I felt maybe after chapter 2, so maybe starting chapter 3 onwards, the game was pretty much dog shit. It was just kill 5,000 enemies time and time and time and time again, and the story again went nowhere. They didn't learn the lesson from Elex 1 where the story just goes, well, Elex 1, what the fuck is this guy doing? Oh, do you really want some of this? Yeah, Elex 1 was good because like you had an enemy and then at the end of it it was like, oh well, that enemy wasn't even the enemy. That led into the second game. Fair enough, I understand that. This game went nowhere. We just, I just feel, yeah, there's no fucking point. We achieved nothing. We achieved nothing in this game. If the singularity is coming, we can't stop it. So, but then we've got a hint that maybe I think my guy Jax is going to be some sort of god. Turn myself into a singularity, then singularity, the other singularity, and save humanity. If that does happen in Elex 3, it's going to be dog shit, and I still will play it because I enjoy the shit gameplay, and I enjoy. My favourite thing about this game is the quests, like the conversation and doing things your own way. I enjoy that. I enjoy interacting with the other factions, but I think the game's story is past that point where the factions don't matter anymore, so the game's kind of lost its identity. You know what I mean? Like, my favourite part is the start of the game when you're going about the factions, find out which one you want to join, find out their quests, find out the politics between the factions. But it wasn't as focused as Elex 1, so I don't know. I did enjoy the game. I would recommend people play it, but I can't condone the end of the game and how the quest was so poor. But that's it, lads. It's left a bitter taste in my mouth, and I'll see you in another playthrough, lads.